Brian here. We're spot cleaning ball pythons, something that we do pretty much every day. We have a big part of our collection is ball pythons, so it's a big part of our job is to spot clean, keep these guys clean, keep watering and stuff like that. I'm here with my wife Lori today.
Hi. I guess my role here is pretty much keeping everybody in line and keeping everything rolling. Everybody just kind of goes crazy and gets off track and everything, and my job is to keep it running and keep everybody going and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, I guess.
I probably wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for Lori. You know, I'm the kind of visionary guy. She's the one that kind of puts the pieces together. And ball pythons are something that has really changed mine and Lori's life over the last 10 years. I mean, basically, you know, we were in our basement breeding snakes, and it's always just exciting, not only from the expansion side, but to just produce new cool mutations of things, you know, things that we've been working on for years, and you know, just even normal ball pythons, you know, that's what probably has made ball pythons so exciting in the pet trade, is that, you know, this is an adult female. They will get a little bigger, but this is pretty much about it. And, you know, they're just a really nice snake for a pet. But ball python mutations, we have so many mutations and we're constantly producing so much stuff. There's always a ton of questions. As a matter of fact, just yesterday there was a post on a forum on kingsnake.com from Josh Huto about one of our morphs.
Kingsnake.com forum user Josh Huto asks, "Hey Brian, I was at the Tinley Park show and I heard you had a Super Lori ball, but I didn't see it anywhere where you guys were stationed. What's with that?"
Hey Josh, thanks for the question about whether or not the Super Lori ball was at the Tinley Park show. I didn't bring it out. He's a male. He's about ready to get into the breeding season. And to be honest with you, I just haven't taken pictures of this project. There's been a lot of internet buzz. I've taken a lot of grief about not putting a picture out. There's even been a lot of rumors of whether or not the animal even exists, to be honest with you. Well, lots of people have seen it in person, but because I have a crew here, I'm going to go ahead and show everybody that the Super Lori ball does exist. So I'm going to pull it out right now for everybody. So basically, this is the animal here. The thing is to be honest with you, when it was a baby, it was like a really blue and silver animal. And as most people realize, as like axanthic ball pythons or anything of the type get older, they kind of brown out. So in all honesty, the animal is not nearly as neat as it was as a baby, but it's still alive and doing well. And of course, you know, this is just the original Lori ball. And as I've said many times, it's not that spectacular looking a snake, and that's really where it got its name, is because Lori picked it out, put her name Lori on the cage, and we kind of made fun of her about it and just said, you know, what kind of, you know, slightly unusual ball python. And sure enough, you know, a couple years later, we were able to produce a Super Lori ball, and you know, the rest is history. But I'm really looking forward to getting some pictures out of some baby Super Loris when they produce them this year, because it's a really incredible super form of a ball python.
Super form? What's that mean?
This is Snake Science with Dr. Chewy. Now, hello, you're watching Snake Science with Dr. Chewy. When you have a snake expressing a color mutation called codominant, it has a phenotype. When you have a snake expressing a color mutation called codominant, it has a phenotype for that color mutation, bred to a normal snake. 50 of the normal gene are codominant. 50% of their offspring result mutated, and the other 50% stay normal, maintaining none of the genetics. When a codominant is bred to a codominant, 25% of the offspring are of the dominant genetic phenotype, otherwise referred to as superform. This has been Snake Science with Dr. Chewy.
Okay, so now that we've unveiled the Super Lori ball and that people actually will believe that it's alive and it's not just the Bigfoot of ball python morphs, it really does exist. You know, it's just kind of a cool story behind it. you know, the fact that the reason I haven't really put it out there was that I just wasn't ready to start marketing it yet, and really it was just people out there that wanted it. Kind of leaked out, people that came to visit and stuff like that, you know, talking about how cool it was when it was a baby.
Well, I guess that started kind of as a joke. I had picked some animals out of some African shipments, ones that I liked, and I had written my name on them. I just marked them Lori, and then they just kind of stayed that way, and then people kind of made a joke out of it.
Yeah, we're always expanding here and stuff like that. And one of the things, you know, that I you know, want to talk to you about, Lori, again, is just, you know, what we're going to do as far as that upstairs room. I think,
that's our storage room.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that the best thing we can do is get a trailer, see if it's okay with the city to get a trailer. I'm telling you, I'm going to get quotes on it, because
Okay, get your quotes, but it's not going to happen.
Okay.